Welcome, everyone, to a serene adventure through time. A dreamy walk through ancient civilizations where the whispers of the past invite you to rest. Picture yourself strolling through bustling markets, quiet temples, and starlit villages, carried by stories of people who lived, loved, and dreamed thousands of years ago. This calming journey, filled with tales of culture, trade, and human connection, is perfect for drifting into sleep or savoring a quiet moment. In the comments, share what time you're watching and where you're from if you'd like. It's fun to know. Imagine standing on the banks of a wide, shimmering river, its waters catching the golden glow of a setting sun. You're in Mesopotamia, the land between the Tigris and Euphrates, often called the cradle of civilization, where humanity's earliest stories began over 5,000 years ago. Scented with the earthy aroma of clay, the faint sweetness of dates ripening on palm trees, the distant temps of reeds swaying in the breeze. Around you, the city of your hums with life, its streets alive with the soft clatter of wooden carts, the murmur of voices speaking Sumerian, the laughter of children playing with clay toys, shaped like boats, birds, tiny oxen, even miniature houses. This is a world of ordinary people, scribes etching tales onto tablets, farmers tending fields of barley, sesame, lentils, artisans crafting jewelry that sparkles like the stars above, their hands steady with pride. Step into the marketplace of yore, where stalls are piled high with treasures from near and far, their colors a tapestry of earth and sky. A merchant, his hands dusted with flour, offers you a warm loaf of bread, its crust studded with sesame seeds, fresh from a domed clay oven, its aroma mingling with the scent of roasted chickpeas nearby. Another trader displays beads of lapis lazuli, their deep blue hue carried from distant Afghan mountains. Each one polished to catch the fading light, their surfaces cool against your fingers. You hear the rhythmic tap of a weaver's loom, crafting cloth dyed with indigo, its rich color a mark of wealth, the threads whispering of journeys from distant lands. These markets were the heart of Mesopotamia, where people exchanged not just goods but ideas, stories, smiles, their voices weaving a community's soul. A Sumerian poet might pause to share a verse about the moon goddess Nana, her silver light guiding travelers home. His words blending with the chatter of traders, the bleat of goats herded through dusty lanes, the soft jingle of bronze coins changing hands. Mesopotamia's magic lay in its quiet innovations, the small things that changed the world forever, born from the minds of those who walked these streets. Picture a scribe sitting in a cool, reed-roofed room, his stylus pressing wedge-shaped marks into soft clay, creating cuneiform, one of the earliest writing systems known to humanity. These tablets held everything. Epic poems like Enmerkar's quests, recipes for barley, stew with dill letters between friends, even complaints about late deliveries of reeds, proof that people then were not so different from us today, their joys and frustrations etched in clay. Imagine a mother writing to her son, a merchant in a far-off city like Dilmun, her words etched with care, urging him to eat well. Wear a cloak against the desert's evening chill, send news of his travels. Or consider the wheel, born here not for conquest but for carts that hauled grain to market, their wooden rims creaking under the weight of abundance, their paths smoothing trade routes that linked villages to empires. These simple inventions, born from human curiosity, wove Mesopotamia's legacy, a tapestry of ingenuity that still warms our hearts, its threads reaching across millennia. Let's drift now to ancient Egypt, where the Nile River flows like a ribbon of life through golden sands, its waters a gentle song of renewal. It's the Old Kingdom, around 2600 BCE, and you're standing in the shadow of a half-built pyramid, its limestone blocks glowing under the morning sun, their edges sharp against a cerulean sky. The air carries the scent of wet mud, blooming lotus flowers, the faint musk of oxen grazing nearby, mingling with the rhythmic chant of workers hauling stones, their voices a song of shared effort, pride, devotion. Nearby, a farmer leads his cattle through fields of emmer wheat, their hooves sinking into the fertile soil left by the Nile's annual flood. His hands calloused, but gentle as he guides them home. This is a land of balance where the river's gifts shaped a civilization that saw beauty in both life and the afterlife, where every moment was a chance to create something eternal, to honor the gods, to live in harmony with the earth. Stroll through the marketplace of Memphis, where the air is alive with the buzz of voices, the scent of roasting fish. The sweet tang of pomegranates split open under the sun. Vendor offers you a handful of dried figs, their sweetness a gift from the orchards along the Nile's banks, their texture soft against your tongue. Another displays amulets carved from turquoise, their shapes, scarabs, eyes, lotus blossoms, believed to bring protection, luck, love to their wearers, their surfaces gleaming like the river at dawn. You see a scribe, his papyrus scroll unfurled, painting hieroglyphs with a reed brush, each symbol a story of gods like raw kings, like Khufu, or the simple. A joy of a good harvest, his hands steady as he captures eternity in ink. These markets were more than places of trade. They were gatherings of hearts where a potter might share a joke with a fisherman, their laughter as bright as the sun glinting on the river, their bonds stronger than the reeds they wove into baskets. Imagine a young girl, her hair adorned with a lotus flower, learning to weave linen so fine it feels like a summer breeze. Her hands carrying on a craft that clothed both peasants' pharaohs, her fingers threading stories into every fold. Egypt's charm was in its rituals, the ways people wove meaning into the fabric of daily life. Their actions a dance with the divine. Picture a family gathered at dusk, their mud brick home lit by flickering oil lamps, offering bread, beer to the gods. Their voices soft with gratitude for the day's blessings, their hearts full of hope for tomorrow. The mother might tell a story of Osiris, the god who rose from death, his tale a reminder of life's endless cycles, her words lulling her children into sleep, their dreams filled with green fields, starry skies. Or imagine a craftsman carving a statue of Anubis, his jackal head a guardian of the dead. Each chip of stone a prayer for a loved one's safe journey to the afterlife. His hands trembling with reverence as he shapes the god's eyes. These small, sacred acts were Egypt's heartbeat, a civilization that saw eternity in the steady flow of the Nile, in the stars above, in the hands that built. Loved, dreamed, their legacy carved in stone, written in the sands of time. Now let's wander across the Sea of Time to the Indus Valley, in what is now Pakistan, India. Around 2500 BCE, you are in Mohenjo-daro, a city of baked brick houses. Their walls warm from the sun, their streets laid out in a grid as precise as a weaver's pattern, their corners softened by centuries of footsteps. The air smells of dust, spices, the faint murmur of water flowing through channels beneath your feet, a marvel of engineering that kept this city clean, cool, vibrant. Around you, people move with quiet purpose, potters shaping clay into vessels painted with fish. Trees, spirals, children playing with dice carved from bone, their laughter echoing through the narrow lanes, their voices a melody of joy. This is a place of harmony, where people built not for glory, but for living well. Their lives a quiet symphony of craft. Connection, community, their homes, a testament to their care. Step into Mohenjo-daro's marketplace, where traders from distant lands gather under the shade of acacia trees. Their voices a chorus of languages, their hands busy with exchange. A merchant offers you a handful of carnelian beads, their fiery orange polished to a gleam. Traded from the deserts of Gujarat, their warmth a reminder of the earth's gifts. Another displays cotton cloth, its fibers spun so fine it drapes like water, dyed with madder root and shades of red, ochre, saffron, its patterns telling stories of rivers, stars. You hear the soft clink of weights. Standardized stones used to measure grain, spices, sesame oil, system so fair it bound this valley together, its precision a mark of trust. These markets were the pulse of the Indus, where a farmer might trade barley for a copper bangle, his smile shared with a trader from Mesopotamia. Their exchange a bridge across continents, their bond a spark of humanity. Imagine a storyteller, her voice rising like the breeze, recounting a tale of a great river spirit. Her words weaving a spell that quiets the crowd, their hearts stirred by the mystery of their world, their eyes bright with wonder. The Indus Valley's beauty was in its simplicity, its care for the everyday moments that made life rich, full, meaningful. Picture a family bathing in the Great Bath, a vast pool of baked brick, its waters cool, sacred. Their laughter mingling with the splash of children, their voices echoing off the high walls. The mother might teach her daughter to seal a clay jar with a stamp, its design a spiral, a bull, a tree, a mark of their home's pride, their hands shaping a legacy. Or imagine an artisan crafting a figurine of a dancing girl, her bronze form capturing a moment of joy. Her tiny shape a gift to the ages, her pose a whisper of movement frozen in time. These quiet acts, these small creations, were the Indus Valley's legacy. Civilization that spoke softly but left echoes in the bricks, beads, seals we find today. Their story a testament to a people who valued order, beauty, connection. Let's journey now to ancient China in the Shang dynasty, around 1600 BCE, where the Yellow River winds through fields of millet, mulberry trees, its waters a lifeline for the land. You're in Anyang, a city of wooden palaces, bronze workshops, the air alive with the clang of hammers, the scent of charcoal fires, the faint sweetness of rice steaming in clay pots. Around you, people move through streets dusted with loaves, their voices carrying the tones of a language that would shape a culture for millennia, their steps light with purpose. Priests burn oracle bones. Their cracks read to divine the future, while families gather to share meals of steamed buns. Roasted fish, pickled plums, their chopsticks clicking softly, their laughter a warm thread in the evening air. This is a land of reverence, where ancestors, spirits guided every step, where beauty was found in the curve of a bronze vessel, the stroke of a brush, the harmony of a shared meal. Walk through Anyang's marketplace, where stalls brim with treasures of craft, trade, ingenuity. A merchant offers you a silk scarf, its fibers spun from the cocoons of mulberry-fed worms, its sheen like moonlight on water, its softness a caress against your skin. Another displays jade pendants, their green surfaces carved with dragons. Clouds, each one a symbol of harmony, power, eternity, their weight a reminder of the earth's depth. You hear the soft hum of a potter's wheel, shaping clay into vessels painted with birds, mountains, their forms destined for rituals, feasts, burials, their curves a song of the land. These markets were China's heartbeat, where a trader might barter silk for turquoise from the west, his nod sealing a deal that linked distant lands, his eyes bright with the promise of new horizons. Imagine a musician, his fingers plucking a zither, its notes floating through the market, telling a story of mountains, rivers, ancestors. His melody a gift to those who paused to listen, their hearts lifted by its gentle cadence. China's wisdom was in its balance, its way of blending the earthly, the divine, its reverence for the cycles of life. Picture a family at dawn, offering rice to their ancestors, their voices soft with respect, their altar adorned with bronze cups that gleam in the light, their prayers a bridge to those who came before. The father might teach his son to write, his brush tracing characters on bamboo strips, each stroke a link to the past, future, each word a seed of wisdom. Or imagine a bronze caster, his hands steady as he pours molten metal into a mold, creating a bell whose chime would call spirits, mark a festival, its sound a thread in China's cultural tapestry, its resonance a call to unity. These moments, sacred, simple, were the Shang's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the flow of rivers, in the songs of ancestors, in the hands that crafted, cared, dreamed, their story a light that still guides us. Now, let's drift to ancient Greece in the 5th century BCE, where the Aegean Sea sparkles under a cloudless sky, its waves a song of freedom. You're in Athens, a city of marble temples, olive groves, the air scented with thyme, the faint tanks of salt, the warmth of sun-baked stones. Around you, the agora buzzes with life, philosophers debating under porticos, potters shaping clay into vases painted with myths, vendors calling out their wares, figs, honey, fresh bread, their voices a chorus of the city's soul. This is a place of ideas, where people sought truth through questions, where beauty was found in a poem, a statue, a shared meal under the stars, where the mind danced as freely as the sea. Stroll through the agora, where stalls are alive with color, sound, the pulse of life. A merchant offers you a handful of olives, their bitterness softened by brine, a gift from the groves of Attica. Their taste a burst of the land's essence. Another displays amphorae filled with wine, their clay stamped with the seal of Chios. Its sweetness traded across the sea, its aroma a promise of celebration. You see a weaver, her loom strung with wool dyed purple, its hue a treasure from murex shells, her cloth destined for a poet's cloak, its threads a story of the sea's depths. These markets were Greece's soul, where a farmer might trade oil for a bronze mirror, his laughter shared with a trader from Egypt, their exchange a spark of connection, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a storyteller, his voice rising above the chatter, recounting the tale of Odysseus, his wanderings a mirror to the trader's own journeys, his words a spell that binds the listeners together, their hearts stirred by tales of home, adventure, love. Greece's brilliance was in its questions, its love of the mind's journey, its hunger for understanding. Picture a philosopher in a shaded courtyard, his students gathered around debating the nature of beauty, justice, truth, their voices soft but eager, their ideas like stars in a daytime sky. The teacher might pause to sip wine, its taste a reminder of the earth's gifts, his words shaping thoughts that would echo for centuries, his questions a challenge to see the world anew. Or imagine a potter, his hands shaping a vase, its surface painted with Athena's owl, each brushstroke a prayer for wisdom, his work a gift to the gods, the ages, his craft a bridge between the mortal, the divine. These moments, thoughtful, bright, were Greece's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the play of ideas, in the laughter of friends, in the hands that created, questioned, dreamed, their story a light that still burns. Let's journey now to ancient Rome in the 1st century CE, where the Tiber River winds through a city of marble, brick, its waters a mirror of empire. You're in the Forum, a marketplace of ideas, goods, the air scented with rosemary, the faint temps of olive oil, the warmth of sun-warmed stone. Around you, people move through colonnades, senators in togas, vendors with baskets of grapes, poets reciting verses to passers-by, their voices a tapestry of the city's heart. This is a place of connection, where the world's riches met in a dance of trade, talk, where beauty was found in a mosaic, a song, a shared laugh in a tavern, where diversity was a strength. Walk through the Forum's stalls, where treasures from across the empire gleam, their colors a map of the world. A merchant offers you a glass vial of garum, its fishy tangs a sauce prized from Hispania. It sent a bold note in the air. Another displays amber beads, their golden glow traded from the Baltic, each one warm to the touch. Their light a spark of distant forests. You see a scribe, his wax tablet fresh, jotting a letter to a friend in Alexandria, his words a thread across the sea, his hands steady with purpose. These markets were Rome's pulse, where a trader might barter wine for a silk scarf, his nod shared with a visitor from India, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a bridge across cultures. Imagine a musician, his lyre strumming a tune of love, his notes floating through the Forum, his melody a gift to those who pause to listen, their hearts softened by its gentle rhythm. Rome's charm was in its warmth, its way of embracing the world's diversity, its knack for blending cultures into a vibrant whole. Picture a family in a tenement, sharing a meal of bread, olives, cheese, their voices soft with stories of their day. Their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against the world. The mother might weave a basket, her hands shaping reeds, each twist a mark of her skill, her work a gift to her home, her love woven into every strand. Or imagine a mosaicist, his hands setting tiles into a floor, their colors telling a tale of Neptune, his art a sea of beauty for generations, his craft a prayer for eternity. These moments, warm, lively, were Rome's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the bustle of its streets, in the laughter of its people, in the hands that built, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Now, let's travel to ancient India, in the Mauryan Empire, around 300 BCE, where the Ganges River flows through fields of rice, mango groves, its waters a song of life. You're in Pataliputra, a city of wooden palaces, bustling markets, the air scented with sandalwood. It's a faint chime of temple bells, the warmth of sun-baked earth. Round you, people move through streets alive with color, monks in saffron robes, traders with baskets of spices, children playing with kites shaped like birds, their voices a melody of joy. This is a land of wisdom, where ideas bloomed like lotus flowers, where beauty was found in a poem, a dance, a shared meal under the banyan tree, where the soul found peace in contemplation. Stroll through Pataliputra's marketplace, where stalls brim with the riches of the earth, their sense a symphony of the land. A merchant offers you a pinch of turmeric, its golden warmth a gift for curries. Healing balms, its vibrancy, a spark of the sun. Another displays silk saris, their fibers traded from China, their patterns woven with threads of gold, silver, their folds whispering of distant looms. You hear the soft scratch of a scribe's quill, writing on palm leaves, each word a verse from the Upanishads, a guide to the soul's journey, his hands steady with reverence. These markets were India's heart, where a farmer might trade rice for a copper bowl, his smile shared with a trader from Persia, their exchange a bridge across lands, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a dancer, her anklets chiming, her movements telling a story of Krishna, her grace a prayer to the divine, her audience lost in the rhythm of her art, their hearts lifted by its beauty. India's brilliance was in its philosophies, its way of seeking truth through stillness, its embrace of the eternal within the fleeting. Picture a monk under a banyan tree, his eyes closed, teaching his students to find peace within, his voice soft as the breeze, his words shaping thoughts that would guide millions, his presence a calm amidst the world's storm. The monk might pause to sip herbal tea, its warmth a gift from the earth, his teachings a reminder of life's balance, his wisdom a light for the soul. Or imagine an artisan carving a stupa's pillar, its surface etched with lotus, elephants, peacocks, each stroke a prayer for harmony, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to the divine. These moments, wise, gentle, were India's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the flow of rivers, in the silence of meditation, in the hands that thought, created, dreamed, their story a beacon of peace. Let's journey to Mesoamerica in the classic Maya period, around 600 CE, where the jungle hums with life, its canopy a chorus of birds, insects, wind, urine tickle, a city of stone pyramids rising above the trees, their steps warm from the sun. The air thick with the scent of copal, incense, blooming orchids, the faint temps of earth after rain. Round you people move through plazas, their voices in Yucatec Maya, nobles adorned with jade, farmers carrying baskets of maize, artisans carving glyphs into stele, their hands steady with purpose. This is a land of cycles, where time was a sacred spiral, where beauty was found in the stars, in the fields, in the stories carved in stone, where the cosmos danced with the earth. Walk through Tickle's marketplace, where stalls brim with the jungle's gifts, their colors a map of the land's bounty. A merchant offers you a cacao bean, its bitter richness a treasure brewed into a frothy drink. Spiced with chili, its warmth a comfort in the morning air. Another displays feathers of the quetzal, their iridescent green shimmering like emeralds, traded from distant highlands. Their brilliance a spark of the forest's heart. You hear the soft scrape of a scribe's tool, carving glyphs into a codex. Each symbol a story of kings, gods, the turning of the stars, his hand tracing time itself. These markets were Maya's heart, where a farmer might trade maize for a shell necklace, his smile shared with a trader from the coast, their exchange a thread in the jungle's tapestry, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a priest, his voice chanting under a ceiba tree, recounting a creation myth, his words a bridge to the divine, his listeners' hearts stilled by the wonder of their world, their eyes bright with awe. The Maya's wisdom was in their harmony with the cosmos, their way of seeing time as a dance, their reverence for the cycles of life. Picture a family at dawn, offering maize to the gods, their voices soft with gratitude, their altar adorned with flowers that glow in the light, their prayers a song of connection. And her mother might teach her daughter to weave, her loom strung with cotton, dyed with cochineal, each pattern a story of their lineage, her hands guiding with love. Or imagine an astronomer, his eyes on the stars, tracking Venus's path, his calculations carved into stone, his work a guide for planting, prayer, his mind a mirror of the sky. These moments, sacred, quiet, were the Maya's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the cycles of the sky, in the rustle of the jungle, in the hands that wove, watched, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's linger in Tikal, where the night sky is a canvas of stars, each one a story told by the Maya's astronomers, their light a guide through the ages. Picture a young boy, his eyes wide, listening to his grandfather recount the tale of the hero twins. Their adventures in the underworld a lesson in courage, his voice a lullaby under the jungle's canopy, his words a comfort in the dark. The boy might hold a clay whistle, shaped like a jaguar, its sound a mimic of the night's creatures, his breath a link to the world around him, his heart full of wonder. These stories, these small treasures, were the Maya's gift, a way of weaving the human, the divine, of making the vast jungle feel like home, their legacy a light that still shines. Drift back to Mesopotamia, to Babylon, around 1800 BCE, where the Euphrates flows through gardens that seem to touch the sky, their greenery a miracle in the desert. You're standing in a courtyard, its walls adorned with glazed bricks, their blues, golds glowing under the moon, their patterns a map of the stars. The air is cool, scented with myrrh, the faint hum of a lyre played nearby, the warmth of a brazier's glow. Around you, people gather for a festival, their voices soft with joy, sharing barley cakes, date wine, their laughter, a melody that binds them together, their hearts full of celebration. This is a place of wonder, where the gods were honored with music, food, stories, where every night was a chance to dream, to connect, to live. Walk through Babylon's marketplace, where stalls are alive with the scents of spices, clatter of trade, the pulse of life. Merchant offers you a handful of coriander seeds, their citrusy warmth a gift from distant fields, their aroma a spark of the earth's bounty. Another displays silver rings, their surfaces etched with stars, traded from the mines of Anatolia, their gleam a whisper of distant mountains. You see a scribe, his tablet fresh with clay, recording a poem about Ishtar, her love a light in the darkness, his stylus a bridge to the divine, his hands steady with reverence. These markets were Babylon's soul, where a trader might barter wool for a bronze lamp, his nod shared with a visitor from Egypt, their exchange a spark of connection, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a dancer, her movements graceful under torchlight, her steps telling a story of creation, her audience stilled by the beauty of her art, their hearts lifted by its grace. Babylon's charm was in its stories, its way of finding meaning in the stars, the earth, the human heart. Picture a family gathered under a fig tree, their voices soft as they share a tale of Gilgamesh, his quest for immortality a mirror to their own hopes, their words a comfort in the night, their bonds a strength against time. The father might carve a seal from hematite, its surface etched with a lion, each stroke a mark of his craft, his work a gift to his children, his love etched in stone. Or imagine a gardener, his hands tending roses in a hanging garden, their petals a gift to the gods, his care a thread in Babylon's legend, his heart full of pride. These moments, joyful, quiet, were Babylon's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the flow of rivers, in the songs of festivals, in the hands that loved, created, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's revisit Egypt, walking along the Nile at twilight, where the air is soft with the scent of lotus, papyrus, the faint tank of river mud. You're in Thebes, around 1400 BCE, a city of temples, artisans. Its sandstone glowing under the stars, its streets alive with quiet purpose. Around you, people move through the dusk, priests chanting hymns, potters shaping lamps, children playing with reed boats, their voices a gentle chorus. This is a land of devotion, where every craft was a prayer, where beauty was found in the flicker of a lamp, a tale told by lamplight, a moment shared with the gods. Walk through Corinth's market, where stalls brim with the sea's bounty, their colors a map of the land's gifts. A trader offers smoked fish, its salty tempts a gulf's memory, its flavor a burst of the sea's essence. Another displays black figure vases, their heroes' scenes a myth's echo, each a feast's pride, their surfaces smooth against your fingers. You hear a flute's notes, a musician playing for coins, his melody a sailor's dream, his heart full of wanderlust. These markets were Corinth's heart, where a farmer might trade oil for a Lycian lamp, his nod shared with a Phoenician's grin, their deal a sea's embrace, their bond a spark of humanity. Imagine a poet, his voice soft, reciting Sappho's love, her words a heart's pulse, his crowd a lullaby's cradle, their hearts lifted by her song. Greece's magic was its tales, its weave of life into art, its embrace of the eternal within the fleeting. Picture a family at a festival, sharing honeyed figs, their voices threading myths, their smiles a starlit glow, their bonds a strength against time. The father might teach his son to paint vases, his first horse a spark of pride, his hands guiding with patience. Or imagine a sculptor, his hands shaping marble, each curve in Apollo's grace, his work a temple's gift, his craft a bridge to the divine. These bright moments were Corinth's, a civilization that saw eternity in stories, in shared wines, in the hands that spun, sang, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's revisit Rome, to Ostia, around 100 CE, where the Mediterranean hums with ships, its waves a song of connection. You're in a dockside market, it's stone warm, the air salted with time. See the faint temps of pitch from nearby ships. Round you, sailors unload spices, bakers knead dough, children chase wooden hoops, their voices a melody of joy. This is a world of trade, where empires met in goods, dreams, where beauty was a fresco's fleeting hue, a moment shared with the world. Walk through Ostia's stalls, where the empire's riches gleam, their colors a map of the world's bounty. The vendor offers a pomegranate, its ruby seeds a Syrian gift, its flavor a burst of the sun's warmth. Another displays glass cups, green as Alexandria's light, each a banquet's gleam, their surfaces smooth against your fingers. You see a merchant, his ledger scratching silk's arrival, each note a trade's pulse, his hands steady with purpose. These markets were Ostia's breath, where a trader might swap wine for a Parthian rug, his nod shared with a Briton's gaze, their deal a world's spark, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a storyteller, his voice rising, Aeneas's saga a sailor's mirror, his words a crowd's rest, their hearts softened by his tale. Rome's genius was its weave, its warmth in blending worlds, its embrace of the eternal within the fleeting. Picture a family in a villa, sharing lentils, wine, their voices soft with tales, their laughter at dusk's ease, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might braid a woolen thread, her touch a skill's mark, her craft a home's gift, her love woven into every strand. Or imagine a frescoer, his brush painting flowers, each petal a spring's sigh, his art a hall's glow, his craft a bridge to eternity. These moments, warm, vivid, were Ostia's peace, a civilization that saw eternity in ports, in shared songs, in the hands that built, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's return to India, to Taxila, around 200 BCE, where the Gandhara hills bloom with life, their slopes a canvas of green. You're in a monastery courtyard. It's marble cool, the air sweet, with jasmine, incense, the faint temps of cedar from nearby fires. Around you, monks chant sutras, artisans carve Buddhas, children fly kites, their voices a melody of joy. This is a haven of learning where faiths crossed worlds, where beauty was a statue's calm, a prayer's hush, a moment shared with the divine. Walk through Taxila's market, where stalls brim with mountain gems, their colors a map of the land's bounty. Trader offers saffron, its crimson, a cashmere thread, its aroma a spark of the earth's essence. Another displays lapis lazuli, its blue a bad action gem, each bead a jewel's spark, their surfaces smooth against your fingers. You see a scribe, his script a Buddhist verse, each word a soul's path, his hands steady with reverence. These markets were Taxila's crossroads, where a merchant trades wool for a Chinese mirror, his nod a Silk Road spark, his eyes bright with promise. Imagine a monk, his voice a whisper, reciting Jodhika tales, his wisdom a gift, his listeners' hearts a quiet flame, their spirits soaring with his words. Taxila's magic was its blend, its bridge of east-west, its embrace of the eternal within the fleeting. Picture a family at a stupa, offering lotus blooms, their prayers soft, their light a shrine's glow, their hearts full of faith. The father might teach his son to carve stone, his first deer a spark of pride, his hands guiding with patience. Or imagine a goldsmith, her hands shaping a necklace, each link a love's thread, her craft a queen's gift, her heart full of pride. These moments, holy, bright, were Taxila's peace, a civilization that saw eternity in wisdom, in shared faiths, in divine hands, their story a light that still shines. Drift to the Maya, to Palenque, around 700 CE, where the jungle wakes with dawn. Its canopy a chorus of birds, insects, wind. You're in a temple plaza, its limestone warm, the air thick with cedar, macaw cries, the faint tang of earth after rain. Around you, priests burn copal, weavers thread cotton, Children roll obsidian marbles, their voices a melody of joy. This is a world of spirit, where glyphs sang cosmic tales, where beauty was a stella's line, a feast's warmth, a moment shared with the gods. Walk through Palanquis Market, where stalls spill jungle riches, their colors a map of the land's bounty. A vendor offers a tamale, its maize, chili, a field's gift, its flavor a burst of the earth's essence. Another displays jade earrings, their green a Matagua gleam, each a noble's pride, their surfaces smooth against your fingers. You see a scribe, his bark paper painting a king's reign, each glyph a time's thread, his hand steady with purpose. These markets were Palanquis Pulse, where a farmer trades beans for a pottery bowl, his smile a highland bond, his eyes bright with warmth. Imagine a singer, her voice a star hymn, her notes a sky's gift, her listeners' hearts alight with wonder, their spirits soaring with her song. The Maya's genius was their vision, their dance with the cosmos, their embrace of the eternal within the fleeting. Picture a family crafting a mask, its turquoise, a spirit's face, their hands weaving devotion, their hearts full of faith. The mother might teach her son to read glyphs, his first star, a pride spark, her hands guiding with love. Or imagine a ball player, his hands gripping rubber, each throw a ritual's pulse, his game a crowd's joy, his heart full of pride. These moments, sacred, vivid, were Palanquis peace, a civilization that saw eternity in stars, in jungle songs, in the hands that carved, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's journey to ancient Persia, in the Achaemenid Empire, around 500 BCE, where the Persian Gulf glimmers under a cloudless sky. Its waters a song of connection. You're in Persepolis, a city of stone palaces, their columns towering like trees, the air scented with saffron, and the faint temps of cedar from nearby fires, the warmth of sun-baked stone. Around you, people move through courtyards, their voices in Old Persian, nobles in robes of purple, artisans carving reliefs, traders with baskets of pistachios, their hands busy with purpose. This is a land of unity, where diverse peoples met in harmony, where beauty was found in a frieze, a garden, a shared meal under the stars, where the empire's heart beat as one. Walk through Persepolis' marketplace, where stalls brim with the empire's riches, their colors a map of the world's bounty. Merchant offers you a handful of almonds, their nutty warmth a gift from the orchards of Fars, their flavor a burst of the earth's essence. Another displays turquoise beads, their blue a gift from Karazhan's mines, each one a spark of the sky's heart. You see a scribe, his clay tablet fresh, recording a trade deal in Elamite, his stylus a bridge across cultures, his hands steady with purpose. These markets were Persia's pulse, where a trader might barter wool for a Bactrian camel's saddle, his nod shared with an Egyptian visitor, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a light in the crowd. Die! Imagine a storyteller, his voice rising, recounting the tale of Cyrus, his wisdom a mirror to the trader's own journeys, his words a spell that binds the listeners together, their hearts stirred by tales of justice, compassion, love. Persia's brilliance was in its embrace, its way of weaving diverse cultures into a vibrant whole, its reverence for harmony. Picture a family in a garden, sharing flatbread yogurt, their voices soft with stories of their day, their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might weave a rug, her hands threading wool, each pattern a story of her lineage, her work a gift to her home, her love woven into every knot. Or imagine a stonecutter, his hands carving a frieze of a lion, each chip a prayer for strength, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to eternity. These moments, warm, vivid, were Persia's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the unity of its peoples, in the songs of its gardens, in the hands that built, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's travel to ancient Aksum in Ethiopia, around 300 CE. Where the Red Sea hums with ships, its waves a song of connection. A hub of stone obelisks, bustling markets, the air scented with frankincense, the faint temps of coffee roasting nearby, the warmth of sun-baked earth. Around you, people move through streets, their voices in ge'ez, traders with baskets of teff, artisans carving crosses, children playing with wooden tops, their laughter a melody of joy. This is a land of faith, where Christianity bloomed alongside ancient traditions, where beauty was found in a church's arch, a market's hum, a shared meal under the stars, where the soul found peace and devotion. Walk through Aksum's marketplace, where stalls brim with the land's riches, their colors a map of the region's bounty. A merchant offers you a handful of dates, their sweetness a gift from the highlands, their flavor a burst of the sun's warmth. Another displays ivory combs, their creamy glow carved from elephant tusks, each one a spark of the savannah's heart. You see a scribe, his parchment fresh, writing in Gias, each word a prayer for prosperity, his hands steady with reverence. These markets were Aksum's pulse, where a trader might barter salt for a Yemenite myrrh jar, his nod shared with an Indian visitor, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a priest, his voice chanting in a church, recounting a biblical tale, his words a bridge to the divine, his listeners' hearts stilled by the wonder of their faith, their eyes bright with awe. Aksum's brilliance was in its faith, its way of blending traditions into a vibrant whole, its reverence for the divine. Picture a family in a stone home, sharing injera lentils, their voices soft with prayers, their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might carve a wooden spoon, her hands shaping cedar, each curve a mark of her skill. Her work a gift to her home, her love carved into every line. Or imagine a mason, his hands setting stones into a church's wall, each block a prayer for eternity, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to the divine. These moments, sacred, vivid, were Aksum's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the unity of its faith, in the songs of its churches, in the hands that built, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's journey to Mesoamerica's Olmec heartland, around 1200 BCE, where the Gulf Coast hums with life, its rivers a song of renewal. You're in San Lorenzo, a city of colossal stone heads, earthen mounds, the air thick with the scent of cacao, the faint temps of maize roasting nearby, the warmth of sun-baked earth. Around you people move through plazas, their voices in mixed soak, nobles adorned with jade, farmers carrying baskets of squash, artisans carving basalt, their hands steady with purpose. This is a land of mystery, where art spoke louder than words, where beauty was found in a sculpture's gaze, a market's hum, a shared meal under the stars, where the soul found peace in creation. Walk through San Lorenzo's marketplace, where stalls brim with the land's riches, their colors a map of the region's bounty. A merchant offers you a cacao pod, its bitter seeds a treasure for a sacred drink, or flavor a burst of the earth's essence. Another displays obsidian blades, their black sheen a gift from volcanic hills, each one a spark of the earth's heart. You see an artisan, his stone fresh, carving a jaguar figurine, each chip a story of the jungle, his hands steady with reverence. These markets were Olmec's pulse, where a farmer might trade maize for a shell bead, his nod shared with a coastal trader, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a shaman, his voice chanting under a ceiba tree, recounting a creation myth, his words a bridge to the divine, his listeners' hearts stilled by the wonder of their world, their eyes bright with awe. The Olmec's brilliance was in their art, their way of speaking through stone, jade, clay, their reverence for the natural world. Picture a family in a thatched home, sharing tamales, avocado, their voices soft with stories, their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might carve a clay figurine, her hands shaping earth, each curve a mark of her skill, her work a gift to her home, her love molded into every form. Or imagine a sculptor, his hands shaping a colossal head, each chip a prayer for strength, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to eternity. These moments, sacred, vivid, were Olmec's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the jungle's heart, in the songs of its shamans, in the hands that carved, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's revisit Mesopotamia, to Nippur, around 2000 BCE, where the Tigris flows through fields of barley, its waters a gentle song of renewal. You're in a temple courtyard, its mud brick walls warm, the air scented with incense, the faint temps of clay tablets drying nearby, the warmth of sun-baked earth. Round you people move with quiet purpose, priests chanting hymns, scribes etching prayers, children playing with reed flutes, their voices a melody of joy. This is a land of devotion, where the gods were ever present, where beauty was found in a prayer's cadence. a tablet script, a shared meal under the stars, where the soul found peace and reverence. Walk through Nippers Marketplace, where stalls brim with the land's riches, their colors a map of the region's bounty. A merchant offers you a handful of lentils, their earthy warmth a gift from the fields, their flavor a burst of the earth's essence. Another displays bronze pins, their gleam a gift from Cypriot mines, each one a spark of the sea's heart. See a scribe, his tablet fresh, etching a hymn to Enlil, each wedge a prayer for prosperity, his hand steady with reverence. These markets were Nippers' pulse, where a trader might barter flax for a Dilmun pearl, his nod shared with a Sumerian visitor, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a priestess, her voice rising in a hymn, her words a bridge to the divine, her listeners' hearts stilled by the wonder of their faith, their eyes bright with awe. Nippers' brilliance was in its faith, its way of weaving the divine into daily life, its reverence for the eternal. Picture a family in a mud brick home sharing flatbread dates, their voices soft with prayers, their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might weave a red mat, her hands shaping fronds, each twist a mark of her skill. Her work a gift to her home, her love woven into every strand. Or imagine a scribe, his hands etching a creation myth, each wedge a story of the gods, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to eternity. These moments, sacred, vivid, were Nippers' legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the unity of its faith, in the songs of its temples, in the hands that built, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's return to Egypt, to Abydos, around 1900 BCE, where the Nile flows through fields of flax. Its waters a gentle song of renewal. You're in a temple precinct, its sandstone warm, the air scented with myrrh, the faint temps of papyrus drying nearby, the warmth of sun-baked earth. Around you, people move with quiet purpose, priests offering incense, artisans carving reliefs, children playing with wooden boats, their voices a melody of joy. This is a land of pilgrimage, where the soul sought connection, where beauty was found in a relief's line, a prayer's hush, a shared meal under the stars, where the heart found peace in devotion. Walk through Abydos' marketplace, where stalls brim with the land's riches, their colors a map of the Nile's bounty. A merchant offers you a handful of almonds, their nutty warmth a gift from the orchards, their flavor a burst of the sun's essence. Another displays amethyst beads, their purple glow a gift from Nubian mines, each one a spark of the earth's heart. You see a scribe, his papyrus fresh, writing a hymn to Osiris, each glyph a prayer for eternity, his hands steady with reverence. These markets were Abydos' pulse, where a trader might barter linen for a Canaanite jar, his nod shared with a Delta visitor, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a pilgrim, her voice chanting a prayer, her words a bridge to the divine, her listeners' hearts stilled by the wonder of their faith, their eyes bright with awe. Abydos' brilliance was in its devotion, its way of weaving the divine into the soul's journey, its reverence for eternity. Picture a family in a mud brick home, sharing bread, figs, their voices soft with prayers, their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might carve a wooden amulet, her hands shaping cedar, each curve a mark of her skill, her work a gift to her home, her love carved into every line. Or imagine a sculptor, his hands carving a relief of Osiris, each chip a prayer for rebirth, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to eternity. These moments, sacred, vivid, were Abydos' legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the unity of its faith, in the songs of its temples, in the hands that built, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's revisit the Indus Valley to Dolavira, around 2200 BC, where the Rann of Kutch glimmers under a cloudless sky, its salt flats a mirror of the stars. You're in a stone city, its walls warm, the air scented with tamarind, the faint temps of clay drying nearby, the warmth of sun-baked earth. Round you, people move with quiet purpose, weavers threading cotton, artisans carving seals, children playing with terracotta toys, their voices a melody of joy. This is a land of ingenuity, where water was tamed, where beauty was found in a seal's line, a reservoir's calm, a shared meal under the stars, where the soul found peace in order. Walk through Dolavira's marketplace, where stalls brim with the land's riches. Their colors a map of the region's bounty. A merchant offers you a handful of sesame seeds. Their nutty warmth a gift from the fields, their flavor a burst of the earth's essence. Another displays shell bangles, their creamy glow a gift from coastal shores, each one a spark of the sea's heart. You see an artisan, his stone fresh, carving a seal with a rhinoceros, each chip a story of the land, his hand steady with reverence. These markets were Dalavir's pulse, where a trader might barter cotton for a Mesopotamian bead, his nod shared with a Gujarat visitor, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a storyteller, her voice chanting a river tale, her words a bridge to the land's spirit, her listeners' hearts stilled by the wonder of their world, their eyes bright with awe. Dalavira's brilliance was in its ingenuity, its way of weaving order into the land's harshness, its reverence for harmony. Picture a family in a stone home, sharing flatbread chickpeas, their voices soft with stories, their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might weave a cotton shawl, her hands threading fibers, each pattern a mark of her skill, her work a gift to her home, her love woven into every strand. Or imagine a mason, his hands shaping a reservoir's wall, each stone a prayer for water, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to eternity. These moments, sacred, vivid, were Dalavira's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the unity of its people, in the songs of its reservoirs, in the hands that built, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's return to China, to Chang'an in the Han Dynasty, around 100 BCE. Where the Wei River flows through fields of wheat, its waters a gentle song of renewal. You're in a wooden city, its walls warm, the air scented with sesame oil, the faint temps of ink drying nearby, the warmth of sun-baked earth. Around you, people move through bustling streets, scholars reciting poems, artisans carving jade, children playing with kites, their voices a melody of joy. This is a land of connection where the Silk Road began, where beauty was found in a scroll's line, a market's hum, a shared meal under the stars, where the soul found peace and harmony. Walk through Chang'an's marketplace, where stalls brim with the land's riches, their colors a map of the world's bounty. A merchant offers you a handful of plums, their sweet tempts a gift from the orchards, their flavor a burst of the sun's essence. Another displays silk bolts, their sheen a gift from mulberry groves, each one a spark of the earth's heart. You see a scribe, his paper fresh, writing a poem of the frontier, each character a story of the land, his hand steady with reverence. These markets were Chang'an's pulse, where a trader might barter tea for a Parthian glass, his nod shared with a Sogdian visitor, their exchange a spark of unity, their bond a light in the crowd. Imagine a poet, his voice chanting a verse, his words a bridge to the land's spirit, his listeners' hearts stilled by the wonder of their world, their eyes bright with awe. Chang'an's brilliance was in its connection, its way of weaving distant lands into a vibrant whole, its reverence for harmony. Picture a family in a wooden home, sharing noodles, pork, their voices soft with stories, their laughter a light in the dusk, their bonds a strength against time. The mother might carve a wooden comb, her hands shaping cedar, each tooth a mark of her skill, her work a gift to her home, her love carved into every line. Or imagine a painter, his hands brushing a scroll with mountains, each stroke a prayer for peace, his work a gift to the ages, his craft a bridge to eternity. These moments, sacred, vivid, were Chang'an's legacy, a civilization that saw eternity in the unity of its trade, in the songs of its streets, in the hands that built, shared, dreamed, their story a vibrant thread in time's tapestry. Let's linger in the ancient world, its tales a boundless weave, its voices a gentle hum across time. In Mesopotamia, a child molds a clay bird, its wings a flight's dream, her hands a toy's gift, her heart full of wonder. In Egypt, a mother sings a Nile lullaby, her voice a child's rest, her song a river's flow, her love a light in the dark. In the Indus Valley, a farmer plants wheat under stars, his hands sowing hope, his heart a rain's prayer, his work a gift to the land. In China, a poet brushes a verse, his ink a river's dance, his words a dynasty's gift, his soul a mirror of the sky. In Greece, a vintner shares wine, his cup a friend's bond, his laughter a grove's light, his joy a spark of life. In Rome, a baker kneads dough, his hands shaping warmth, his bread a city's heart, his love baked into every loaf. In India, a monk lights a lamp, his flame a wisdom's spark, his prayer a world's peace, his faith a bridge to eternity. In Maya lands, an artisan weaves a hoopil, her threads a lineage tale, her cloth a family's pride, her heart full of love. In Persia, a gardener tends roses, his petals a god's gift, his care an empire's grace, his work a bloom of time. In Aksum, a mason sets stones, his blocks a church's prayer, his craft a faith's embrace, his soul a light for the ages. In Olmec lands, a sculptor carves stone, his head a king's gaze, his work a jungle's voice, his heart a spark of eternity. These moments, small yet timeless, were the ancient world's soul, proof that beauty, connection, outlast time's march. Imagine yourself on that ancient path, stars bright above, the air soft with earth memory. The voices of Mesopotamia, Egypt, the Indus Valley, China, Greece, Rome, India, the Maya, Persia, Aksum, the Olmec blending into a gentle hum, a lullaby carrying you across ages. You're part of this endless story, woven by hands that lived, traded, dreamed. Their journey's a light that guides you now, into sleep, into peace, into history's gentle embrace. Rest well, or let this tale linger as you drift, a reminder of how humanity, step by step, wove a world of wonder, one dream at a time.